religion to feel the sentiment of this interlocutor. Okay? We did not want our future generation to be known as untouchables of low caste. Okay? And that is what the Umno government is trying to impose among the youths who have hardly left their childhood. You know. They are not even into the adulthood, and there they are already planting this kind of racism among the youths of this country. Okay? And we are definitely not for it. And INRAF wants this book to be immediately revoked from the curriculum. Okay, first of all, this People's March Solidarity Against Umno's Racism is an event to direct attention to Umno, which leads the Barisan National Government. It is not against our fellow Malay or Muslim compatriots in Malaysia. Therefore, we forewarn Umno and its allies not to project this march as being against the Malay Muslim citizens of this country. This march against racism is now unavoidable. Despite various repeated attempts by the Malaysian Indian community, the Umno government has refused to remove the interlock novel as a compulsory read from the Form 5 students. An act we consider to be totally insensitive to a significant minority community. The absence of national affinity and shared destiny for all citizens of Malaysia is clearly obvious in this controversial novel that promotes caste, ethnic slurs, racial prejudice, and communal stereotyping. Introducing it as a compulsory study material for the young of the country does nothing but to etch a negative image into the future of our country. It is our clear opinion that this act of introducing interlocked novel into the school curriculum, in spite of the loud objection by all the Indian minority community of this country, is nothing but an engineered plan by Umno to seemingly promote its position by introducing this seed of racism and segregation in schools and in the mind of youths. And People's March is not only about revoking the interlocked novel. It's about standing up to end to this whole regime of racism promoted by Umno, not only against the Indian minority, but every other citizen of this country. As such, we call upon Malay, Chinese, Orang Asli, Kadazan, Duzun, Murut, Dayak, and all other compatriots to come together in this march and to send a strong message to the Umno leaders to immediately begin the act of dismantling this racist system that they have institutionalized in the past 53 years. It is crystal clear that racism impacts the life of every Malaysian in one way or another. This is the only country in the world that practices this kind of racist system in the name of democracy. Primary schools with two systems. One is fully aided and the other one is partially aided. Secondary school system that is split to two. One is MARA and the other one is non-MARA. University entrance exam system that are split in two, STPM and matriculation. Tertiary education system that is split into at least three systems, that is MARA universities, government, public universities, and private universities. Employment biases against all minorities in all government or government-linked organizations, business opportunities which are outbound for all minorities, land allocation for all minorities, restrictions in the practice of religion. This is what we will be marching against, not just about the interlock novel. That is, interlock novel is just the tip of the racist iceberg. People's March Solidarity Against Umno's Racism is to show our utter disgust at this racist regime and to raise visibility and focus national and international attention to it. Hindra's leadership of this People's March is purely for the struggle of justice for all citizens of this country. People's March will take place as announced earlier. The citizens will gather at KLCC on the 27th February at 9 a.m. and march peacefully to Jalan Dangwangi police station to launch a police report against this Umno's atrocity. The details of the police report will be announced at a later date. Given the attitude of our judicial system, it is very likely that the police reports will be of symbolic values only. But the process, we want the world to know what is really transpiring on the ground in Malaysia. This morning, we have applied for a police permit for this march, and we would like to remind the police that it is their duty to provide appropriate security to the marchers during the People's March and play their role effectively to uphold the rights of each and every Malaysian citizen, the universal right of expression and the right to assembly as enshrined in the Federal Constitution. We expect the police to provide security to the marchers from any untoward incidents. In addition, we urge the police not to unnecessarily harass the marchers with attempts to make unlawful arrests during the march in the name of imagined security problems. We reiterate again, this is a peaceful protest march conducted on a Gandhian principle of non-violence. Again, we reiterate our call to all our justice and democracy-minded Malaysians. Come and let's speak up. See what the people of Egypt and Tunisia are doing about the tyrants who are ruining the country. The people of the world need to now stand up and speak up. It is fast becoming an age of the people, and let's not let this opportunity slip. Okay, that is what I have to say. Basically what we are saying is the march is on. We are going to be in KLCC on the 27th at 9 a.m. From there, we will be marching peacefully to Jalan Dangwangi police station to launch a police report against Umno. And the details will be, made known in a later part of this week. Okay, that is exactly what we are going to do, and we are asking the police to give us the necessary protection, as it is their duty. Okay.
It is a peaceful assembly, and I'll be heading the legal team to ensure there will be no arrest made against these people who are participating in the march. We have Article 10 in the Federal Constitution. I think the police should allow this assembly to proceed peacefully and to allow these supporters to go and lodge the police report at Dangwangi police station without any arrest or without any problems caused by the police. We don't want police to cause problems to this peaceful march.
In conjunction to the solidarity against Umno beyond racism, People's March, we'll be organizing state road shows in a very large scale. Okay. The first one will be start today at Rawang, tomorrow at Seremban, and it will go on every state. Okay. Followed by a car convoy. Okay. We are doing a car convoy in a large scale also in every state. The first car convoy will be holding at Selangor on the 13th, okay, beginning from Rawang, and same date also at Perak and Seremban, and JB as well.